TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in a fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Vaughn Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm keep it P. As a matter of fact, keep it P, but then again, keep it PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
B1 to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood with Hold the Mayo, the segment where I bust down and expose the lies in these here articles. But before I get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Hot Lava Music TV YouTube channel, Vaughn Savage Media YouTube channel, and all the channels on the network. And with that being said, soldier tried to help victims in Alabama mall shooting before police killed him. Family seeks charges, as they should. This is another classic case of a black person has no rights that a white man has to offer. Sounds like they need a little pulling up. They going to keep messing with black folks, and they're going to get the horns. But anyway, it goes on to say, Edge Bradford, 21, was shot 3 times, in the back of his neck and his head, according to an autopsy report. Basically meaning that the officer shot indiscriminately, not even knowing the full situation. They just knew they seen a black guy with a gun and wanted to kill him. Anyway, it continues to explain and say, the day before Thanksgiving 2018, Emantic Bradford Sr. had his second round of chemotherapy. He recalls his son Edge, 21, making him a milkshake and kissing him on the forehead before saying goodbye. He never saw Edge again. He would eventually learn that his son, a member of the U.S. Army who had a gun permit, was attempting to help victims during a mall shooting when Hoover police officer David Alexander shot and killed Edge instead of the actual shooter. How about hashtag I need my hate crime? And hashtag keep that same energy. Those officers need to be punished to the highest extent of the law. It goes on to say, in February 2019, the Alabama Attorney General's office ruled the officers' actions were justified. After an extensive investigation and review, the Attorney General has determined Officer 1 did not commit a crime under Alabama law when he shot and killed E.J. Bradford, and thus the Alabama rules of professional conduct preclude presentation of this case to a grand jury, the Attorney General's report states. But Edge's parents do not agree. According to an autopsy report commissioned by the family, Edge was shot 3 times, in the back of his neck and the back of his head, the New York Times reported. I want this to be perfectly clear, murder is murder, Emantic said. You don't shoot anybody in the back moving away. I mean, for real, that's just a case of cold-blooded murder. Anyway, Alexander did not activate his body camera, but multiple bystanders at the mall shooting were recording and posting the chaos live to Facebook. I saw my son take his last breath, Emantic recalls. They pushed away somebody trying to render our son medical attention. They didn't cover him up. They just left him there. Last year, Edge's mother, April Pipkins, and civil rights attorneys Ben Crump and Devin Jacob filed a lawsuit against the city of Hoover and Riverchase Galleria Mall, where the shooting occurred. Emantic wants accountability for what happened that day. We had to bury our son, he says. Justice will be when the officer is locked up. Pipkins says support from the community and hope continues to motivate her through her grief. I believe justice will come. I really believe it. I have to, Pipkins says. With justice coming for our son, maybe other families won't have to suffer this pain that we're suffering. Baby, go seek the justice you need, period, and pull up. Anyway, all I'm saying is, keep that same energy. Pull up season on, you sucker MCs. Don't forget, jlava.com, tcvaughnsavage.com, keepitppodcast.com. Love, peace, blessings.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it
wave, then you can just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. I was in this bitch and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew. All my tools graduated with my honors. THC scientific, getting to what's the plan C? Throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on, giving applause.